Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a great morning so far. Um, let's see here. We're on to last week. I will have our next materials. They're all ready to go. I just haven't gotten them uploaded online yet. Let's see. Today is Tuesday, so Wednesday. You guys have one last page to finish up in chapter 14 for your religion workbook. You had some games to practice yesterday. You have some more games to practice today. There is this classifying polygons game, which hopefully works better than the other one that was being a stink yesterday. Maybe not. I think I need to update some Flash nonsense on my computer. Hopefully it's working better for you. You can always do iExcel too. Yeah, something's up with my Adobe Flash Player. I'm going to have to change some settings at another time. But both of these games are to practice polygons, and if they don't work, you can always go back to yesterday or just go to my website to do iExcel. But you're just practicing all the things that we've learned so far with polygons in terms of quadrilaterals, triangles, and polygons in general. We have a quiz tomorrow, so you want to practice today. And I'll continue to go through. I think I just have half of the triangles and the quadrilaterals left to get through, and then you'll have some feedback on that too before you take the quiz. For Mysteries at Cliff Palace, today we are on slide 3. So we're working on the text questions. There are 5 questions to do today. And to find the story on here or in your magazine at home, you're going to want to head to the table of contents or in the table of contents in the actual book. And we are on lesson 27. So if you go to the table of contents and click on lesson 27, Mysteries at Cliff Palace is the first book. So this one's actually a play. See if you want to read it with some family members. Maybe they want to be parts with you. Looks like 2, 4, 6 players, or 6 people can play, but you can always have somebody do 2 parts. Just an idea. For the alphabet book, today we're on M and N, or your next couple letters. And like I said yesterday, on May 21st, we're doing a final flip guide to kind of present the book. So just kind of get a couple of letters each day to be done by the 21st. They all look fabulous so far, so keep up the good work. But obviously I missed I and J, so what letters you do is completely up to you. You kind of just want to do 2 a day-ish, and you should be just fine by getting it done at the end on time. For lesson 27, you've got some activities to complete. For science, pages 16 and 17 are the 2 we're working on today. We read a little bit about the carbon and nitrogen cycles. We're going to continue, and this is working with the nitrogen cycle. So this one looks like it's more focusing just on the carbon and carbon dioxide cycle, and then we're focusing just on the nitrogen cycle here. And then for question 14, you'll be using these 8 terms to type into or write into your textbook to fill this out, and this is about the carbon and nitrogen cycles. So see if you can try your best to look back on page 15 and 16 to fill out this question. And then your last thing is page 17. And this one's looking specifically at the Glen Canyon Dam, so you'll read about that. And then question 15 asks you, what are some advantages and disadvantages of the dam? So see if you can identify while you're reading advantages and disadvantages, and then chat about them in this question. For question 16, you're going to provide evidence to support the argument that organisms in the biosphere affect all the Earth's spheres. So let's think about all the living things on Earth. How do the living things on Earth affect the Earth itself, like the physical structure of the dirt, the ground, the rocks, the soil, the layers of earth. How does it affect the water, and how does it affect the air? What impact do they have? One popular topic right now, especially among climate change people, is about cows' impact on the earth. They're talking about how their feces pollute the water, how they emit a lot of gas, and so we're adding to the carbon dioxide amount in the atmosphere, which is contributing to the greenhouse gas effect, our climate change, or global warming. So a lot of them are taking this living thing of a cow, which farmers are saying we need to have cows. They provide milk, they provide a major food source, that they are necessary for our economy and for our population to have supplies. And then there's the other side of it where people are saying, well, but let's think about the impact that the cows have. So that's just one example, but think about what are some ways that animals or a living thing, a human could also be an example of that, how they affect the biosphere, hydrosphere, and the atmosphere. Or sorry, not the biosphere. What am I missing here? Lincoln's waking up. We'll finish up real quick. So we're talking about the biosphere and its impact on the atmosphere, geosphere, and hydrosphere. Okay, real quickly, we'll go get Lincoln. You've got pages 24 through 27 in westward expansion. So let's see here. Talking about the gold rush, the 49ers, sort of. Their inspiration for the 49ers. So you have a video to watch. You have a summary to read. Then we have the Compromise of 1850, as well as a little reading. So you don't have any questions to do, just reading. This Compromise of 1850 is pretty important when we get further into the expansion of the United States that leads into the Civil War. So pay close attention in this video. Just watch and read, it looks like today. All right, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon.